Lord.
Oh,
Hey, guys. Hey. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. How's everybody doing tonight? We're trying to get set up.
there goes one.
There goes
Hello.
Hello. Hey, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the Painted Soul Creative Journey Group. I'm Tammy with the Painted Soul Studio. This is Stephanie. Sassy and chic and all things unique is her business. And we're here playing with candles and soap and, oh gosh, decoupaging.
Yeah, it's honestly a collection of everything.
It's a craft feast going on right now of
is.
everything you can do with candles, even with something you can do with soap. Get it in the right camera. My room smells like dove smoke. Soap. No, I have not been drinking.
Not yet.
Hey, Pam. Hey, girl. How's it going?
I'm still.
What are you up to? Let's see.
Tammy,
Make sure everything is okay.
I'm still looking for it.
Yeah, we're live.
I know.
Make sure everything is okay. You hear me?
I hear you there. I don't see it live.
Are you on the computer?
Yeah, I don't see it live.
It'll take 5 minutes.
It probably will. It's probably a good thing that we're early, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm about to burn up from this heat wave we just had. But what I wanted to show you was this cute little candle. Did you know you can paint on candles?
I didn't.
I call this my hilarious snowmen because they're kind of funny looking men. Then again, they could be like those scary clowns. I don't know. But yes, there is a product out there. This is it. It's candle painting. It is made from Deco Art. It's a medium that you mix with your paint in equal ratios. So when you pour your paint out onto your palette, then pour the same amount of the candle medium in it and stir it up. And it gives the paint a bite that makes it hang on to the candle. But the first thing you have to do with your candle is take your household alcohol, not from the liquor cabinet, from the rubbing alcohol, and you clean your candle with this first before you start painting. And I mean, you can just, once you get your paint and your medium together, you can do whatever you want to, because you can see I got a little details on there. I even stenciled. Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them. The snowflakes in there.
Yes, I can see.
And it's got glitter on it. And now I didn't put the diamond dust glitter on there because that's too expensive for a candle, because you know you can try and store your candle in the right place and put it up for the year, and then something happens to it. I don't know. Sometimes I don't have good luck keeping my candles year round. But I decided to take this one. This is like got painter's tape on it, and I wanted it to look like the peppermint candy. I just want to do some red stripes on it. So this idea you can use anytime. It doesn't have to be at Christmas time. You can use it to decorate your house. Like say you're trying to find candles that look cool on your mantelpiece, but you can't find the right colors. Well, you can actually paint the candles the colors you want, and you know, add all kinds of stuff to them. You know, I'm going to be using some of this gold. I mean, you can put jewels on them, but this one right here,
I don't have that gold.
I painted it solid blue.
Oh, I love that.
So, and I mean, I could have gone ahead and painted up here, but I think I'm going to put a white Christmas tree there. I'm not sure yet. Hey, Angel, how are you doing?
Hey, Angel.
Well, another tip with this medium, this candle medium, you can paint on soap. Now, I don't know. I know I've got some age on me, but you remember those pretty little soaps you would see in the soap dishes in the bathrooms or your special guest bathrooms, and they would have little flowers painted on them. Well, you can do the same thing with this medium on your soap. So we're going to try that. This is Dove soap. We might just paint that dove in and do some kind of little decoration around it. So, but Stephanie's got some more stuff you can do with candles.
I
And
do.
while she's talking, I'm going to start painting. I'm going to start painting
Hello,
this one.
friends. I am. Tonight I am going to be doing something a little bit different. So that way there's a little bit of a vast variety of things that you can do with candles. These are candle pins. And I'm going to show you how to make.
Hi,
Hello,
Kim.
Brian. Oh. I'm going to show you how to make these candle pins. So if you want to I like to keep these like the LED wax candles up all year round. Well, for one, I have kids, and for two, I have a dog and a husband. So, candles, if they're not, I will not light the pillar candles for those reasons. So, I still like the ambiance of the light and the flicker and everything, but they're safer in my house. If you have, all of that I just mentioned in your house, then this is the way to go. So you can do these. These are just wax molds. That's all they are. It's just hot glue in the glue sticks, and you use these tacks. I'll show you. You can use these kind of tacks that you use for a bulletin board, or you can just use the regular flat thumbtacks. And I will show you how to get started and make those. I already have some, and then you can paint them. So if you can see, all that is a glue stick and a silicone mold painted. So if you want to just easily dress up a candle, then you can just pop those right in there, and you can
That's
use
so
it that way.
cute.
And I love these. I have some
I
candy
like that
canes
mold.
this
Those
mold.
would be cute as refrigerator magnets and
Yes.
push pins, which is
Yes.
another thing. You can make refrigerator magnets out of it, and the push pins for your, bulletin boards.
Yep. That's all that is. So you can see the back of it. Back of it isn't that pretty, but you don't see that part. You just use that part, and you can use it for a bulletin board push pin, or you can push it into a candle. So I'll show you how to do that with a silicone mold. And we are going to use some of these cute napkins and also Mod Podge some. So what decoupage with Mod Podge. So that's going to be fun too. So I will definitely need everyone's help for that, but I'm going to go
Merry
ahead.
Christmas, Facebook user. It's that time.
Aww.
Yes, it is. That's my first Merry Christmas from somebody.
Oh, that was from Brian.
Oh.
For Brian.
Brian, you didn't even say hello to me. So I also wanted to let y'all know when I did this, you can see when I did my little stripe, and then I did the width of the tape in between and did the next stripe. So that's why those pieces of tape are there for a guide. Now, when a lot of times you have to do 2 coats with this, and do not use any water on your paint brushes. The only medium is this candle painting medium from Deco Art. So,
Okay. Let's hope that stays there. Okay.
so who all's on here? I see a bunch of
Let's see.
Facebook users and
No more spooky.
no more Spooky Boo.
You know
No,
who
no
that
more
is now.
Spooky Boo. If you're a Facebook user and we know you, put your name up so we can know who's talking to us.
Okay. This is how I like to paint on these candle pins. I will show you that in just a minute. But you obviously it's got to have a wine cork somewhere. But the easiest way to paint these is just to push these down inside of a wine cork, and then you can twist it and you can paint however you wish. So let me get started with that. And of course,
Has anybody on here painted on candles before? Hey Jan, how are you?
Hey Jan. Mine's a little bit slower for whatever. It's because I'm looking at the computer, so
yeah,
it'll take a minute. But I will try.
Well, Miss Stephanie is in Ohio and I'm in North Carolina, so there's quite a distance between us right now. But through the magic of Facebook and StreamYard, we got it going.
That's true.
Of course, Pam says she has painted on candles. We know you have, girl.
Well, we know that.
You worked in a hobby shop.
Okay. This candle has seen better days. So just because I've pushed those little candle pins in it so many different times, it's easy just to go back over it with a covering all the way around. So while my hot glue gun is heating up before we make the molds, I have tons of molds already made here, but I do want to show you how to do that. So we're just gonna cover this. So I picked up some pretty awesome finds today. I found some music note tissue paper.
Oh, I want some. Hey, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
I always want paper with music on it.
I know. I know too. Now this candle I picked.
I don't score like you do at the thrift shop.
Well, I ended up buying all of those vintage music books online. I can't ever find them, but that I was super excited about today because it was the last one and it was the only one that I found at Marshall's. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's awesome.
Well, you can use the Mod Podge as a base and use regular acrylics. I figured that because the way you can Mod Podge on, decoupage with Mod Podge.
Right. That's a mouthful.
I said it. Who can say that real fast?
I know I can't.
Decoupage with Mod Podge. I go Mod.
It's still
like I told her earlier, when I say Mod Podge, it reminds me of the old television show with the 3 cops called the Mod Squad. Who remembers that?
Oh my gosh.
Don't try and count how many years ago that was. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to start this blue candle and let that dry.
Okay.
Because you need to let it your coats dry in between. And I think I don't know. How about a white Christmas tree? Maybe put some bling on it.
That would be pretty. That'd be really pretty.
I already got the Snowman here, and I'm going to have my candy stripe one. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think I should put on it? Now, I should have not probably asked that question. Thank you, Facebook user.
Okay, so
love the Snowman. Good.
Now this one is red. I am going to try and put the little deer up at the top because I'm only going to see the top portion of this. And I might just decorate the bottom of it later. But for now, I think I'm just going to cut that out and then Mod Podge that onto the top of the
That's
candle
cute.
because that's all I'm going to see with my snowman. So it kind of
Is
dresses
that?
up a little bit.
I love that little mug.
This I found
Yes.
a thrifting. I
I
love
know
it.
you
I
did.
was super excited to find this and little Frosty over there and my sled. So this one is a little bit bigger, and I'm not going to get to all these tonight. I'm just going to show you some ideas, and then I hope if you make this, then you put it in the comments. If you paint it, if
Yes.
Mod Podge, Diamond Dust, whatever, even the little candle pins that I'm going to show you how to make. If you make them, please post them in the comments below. We love to see your creations, so it's just a lot of fun. So
Let's see. Carrie's saying, oh, she's talking about a country church.
would be
Well,
cute on the candle. You know
yes, it
what?
would.
I've got.
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
Let's see.
I don't know if we got enough time for all that, but I can start on it.
I don't know. That would be cute. Now, I might have one if I go look in the rest of my napkins because I think Miss Melanie Lamb, she sent me some really cute napkins a while back, and they are somewhere. Oh wait, and I'm thinking that I had a church on one of these. Let's see.
Well, I'm gonna have to tone down my white though for my church.
Nope, it was a barn and a truck. No church.
A barn would be cute on here too.
That would be cute too.
I love the barn that Wine and Vine did.
Oh, Deborah.
Or is it? Yes.
Yes.
Did the other day on the page.
That
It was
was
really pretty.
gorgeous. I didn't get to watch all of it, but yes, that was absolutely gorgeous. Because the girls were, I was with the girls and we were doing the live painting sisterhood too. So that was fun too. We did that the other night. You know what? I think I'm going to try something a little different, and I think I'm going to use my fun scissors. Hopefully, it will.
Well, I got a part of it started. I guess it needs to be in a how much glue does it take to fill the mold?
I will show you.
It depends on the size of the mold. Yeah. I got a few of them. In fact, I haven't painted them. Oops, but I made these little push pins. You've got this same mold on you. I think everybody's got this rolls.
Yes.
But these are, see my, yes, I got to get a little pin in there. But I got the smaller ones here that would be cute with the magnets.
Those will be really
on
cute.
The back of them and put on the, your refrigerator with all your stuff.
I know, because everybody knows I love some magnets. So, honestly, I'm just going to kind of measure it like that. That's all I did. I just used fun scissors and I tore the second layer off the back of the napkin. And I'm sure everybody by now knows how to do some decoupage.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
I like that at the top.
I got to figure out the camera again. So I think I'm just going to cut 2 of these and then wrap them around so that way it looks like the deer go all the way around.
All the way around.
Yeah, just at the top because it's such a depth in the bottom of this. You only get to see the top of it anyway, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. Santa and his reindeer.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yay, thanks.
You could stuff all kinds of stuff in there.
How much glue does it
Some
take?
candy.
I know. Or those little marbles. I was thinking that would weight it down some too.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted to, I could put little cinnamon sticks sticking up in the marbles. I didn't get all that out because I've got so much out already that I was just like, well, use your imagination.
Oh, show them the candle that you made with the push pins with the jewels in it.
Oh, that one?
Yes.
That one?
That is so pretty.
Now, there's a couple different versions. There's this one and, this one over here. These would be flat back rhinestones. And you can just use these with, it just depends how much you want to, like, how you want to seal these on here, but you can use those, the real pretty, like, ribbon from the Dollar Tree. You can use just flat back rhinestones. So if I wanted to change this out, I could very easily. Just using the little metal ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I mean, like, I could even just take that and go all the way around the top of it if I wanted to, and just gives it a little bit more sparkle. Really easy. Something that you can kind of just dress up an old candle that way, and it doesn't really cost that much. But if you buy them like this, yeah, they're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Let's see.
These would make cute gifts, and then you take that saran, that real clear. I'm not one of those people that make those gift baskets, but that was it cellophane or something, and put a real pretty bow on top of it. These would be great gifts.
Yeah, and the kind that you can buy from, there. It's like, and you can look in the craft section, and if it's not there, then go over to like where the bakery stuff is, and the holiday decor, and sometimes you can find the cellophane bags like that, where you can use them for like cookies, and sometimes the Dollar Tree has them. Five Below will have them, and sometimes like Marshalls and TJ Maxx will also carry those around the holidays, and stash them away because, I mean, they're just little bags. And I've honestly used those before for putting jewelry down in too. So they make really cute gifts.
Cute too. Who's done any Christmas shopping?
I'm excited tomorrow.
Hey, Deborah. Did you have a good class tonight? Yes, the Christmas bags. Yes. Carrie's talking about.
Nice. Let me see. It keeps going slow. Yes, the Christmas bag. Oh, thanks. I'm glad she loves the candles. This was one of those fun things where Tammy saw something in the background and she loved it, and she was like, "Ooh, that looks fun. Let's do that." I'm like, "Okay, let's do that."
Well, my little church is, I'm going to put snow all the way around the bottom here. And I've got some trees. And then it's going to come around, and that's where my church is going to be.
Okay, now I'm just going to get a brush, throw on some Mod Podge.
Kim said she started shopping a little bit. I got to get busy. I got to make stuff. Some of my family's asked for things. I'll be up the week before Christmas every night till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning making stuff.
Okay, I'm just putting a thin layer of Mod Podge on here. I've already pre-cut it.
Okay, I'm going to let this dry some.
Just going to put the thin
layer
to
this one.
And
now this one with the snowman on it, I actually put a whole coating of Mod Podge over it. And then I put the, let's see, I love this glitter. It doesn't have the it's a crystal. It's a real crystal. It doesn't have the halogen,
Hologram.
cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was at Hobby Lobby. I love this stuff. It's lasted me forever. And if you do use this candle painting medium, I've had this probably about 3 years. So it goes a long ways.
Oh, that's nice to know too.
Yeah. Carrie said the grandkids are all getting gift cards and they have everything ready. That's the easy way to go.
That is the easy way to go. That's nice.
I hate to buy stuff for my grandkids and then they already have it and I just don't know about it because they get so much anyway. And then it's something they don't want. Daily grandma wasn't groovy enough to pick out the right thing.
That's not true. I think your grandson would like anything that you paint or make for him.
I'm putting acrylic paint, Deborah, on the red candle, but I mixed it. What did I just do with that stuff? With candle medium, paint medium. Here it is. I mixed it. You do it a equal part ratio. You put a little squirt of your acrylic paint on there, and then you put this in there, and it stir it up, and it gives it a bite. But when you do, remember, when you do your candles, you got to put your you got to wipe them down with alcohol before you do any kind of painting on them. But as Pam said earlier, you can put a solid coat of Mod Podge on it and then paint on it too.
We're gonna start over.
You never heard it, and you can do that on soap. I don't know if you remember those pretty little sachet soaps with the painting flowers on them that would sit in the, your nice bathroom for your guests. Out real pretty. That's what we got to do next. Is try. I'm gonna make that dove gold. I think. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this one my candy. I want this to look like a candy cane a little bit.
Not all of this is gonna go first time around either. Because as you can see, I just messed up, and all I did was just roll it off. So if you do the same, if you mess up, don't freak out. Just get it off there as quick as you can, and start over.
I don't like this red. Need some more red. We can't have too many napkins, can we? I went to Hobby Lobby the other day to look for Christmas napkins, and they didn't have them out. Hey, Karen. How are you doing tonight?
You know the trouble that I've been having trying to find napkins. I got lucky today finding them at Marshall's.
Yeah. Well, the lady said they were in. They were just in a bunch of boxes that they had just received. And I was like, well, I'm not going to stand around here and wait for y'all. I don't know how this is going to work, pulling this tape off. It's kind of an experiment. It could take my paint off. Now, I do know when I paint this, I need to keep my fingers out of the paint, even though if it's just a little bit tacky, my fingers can pull the paint off here and there. Or it's mainly because my finger's wet. So
that's exactly what just happened with me and the Mod Podge too.
But like I said, this is something y'all don't have to do at the holidays. If you redecorated a room and you want to have candles in there a certain color, well, just paint them.
Honestly, I didn't know that you could paint candles until you showed me yours. I thought, oh my goodness, how awesome is that? That just opened up a whole new avenue. Recycle what I have.
See, you have to learn to paint so you can create.
Truth.
I mean, when you learn to paint, you can do anything in the crafting. When it comes to crafting, because whatever you craft usually is going to have some kind of painting on it somewhere. It just, so you can't, you say you can't paint, but you like to craft, but you can paint.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more than you think you can.
You reminded me of that the other day. I was like, I can't paint like you can. And yeah, she had to remind me, well, yeah, you can. You just got to practice.
Yeah, because you get, when you do your crafting, if that's all you do and you start off painting and you're crafting, and sometimes it might look really bad. You're like, oh my gosh, the piece the piece you crafted looked good, but the paint job looked bad.
Yeah.
So, yes. And let me tell you, us artists do a lot of paintings. I got a lot of canvas in there that's painted on it, and it's just like, I need to go hide it. Nobody can paint real. I don't care the best painter in the world. Your gallery people, they got paintings somewhere hidden in their closets that just didn't turn out. But you learn something from it. You always learn something when you paint a piece. And another thing, yeah, you can go paint over that canvas, but it's kind of fun to, always, put your initials on there or your name on there, and maybe put hide a date somewhere on it, and then that way when you look back you can, and you're trolling through that stuff, you can see your progress, and you can see where you started and where you're going.
That's part of the journey, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I hope when I pull the tape off, how sometimes if you don't pull it off soon enough, it'll,
it's like stenciling. It's like the big reveal. I think that's why I love stencil so much.
It pulls the
Yes.
paint, so I might have to go back. We'll see.
I'm gonna let this dry.
I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling it off, because I think that if it dries, I'm gonna have to have a problem.
Okay, so the candle pins. Let's get to that. This part is really fun. It's really quick. What you need to pay attention to is mainly the depth of the silicone molds that you're using. So these are a lot deeper than, say, the same mold that Tammy showed. You can see the thickness this way a little bit better. So this one, I would probably use the flat head tacks. What did I just do with those? Yeah, I know there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot on my table right now.
Well, it usually is that way when you're crafting.
I know.
My tape is stuck to the sticker on the bottom.
I think I put it on the tray.
I think most of our ladies out there, they are the same way. If the camera could see the rest of the room, they'd be like, "Yep, that's us."
Yeah, that's us. I know. Okay, so your regular push pins, and then just your little tacks. These are actually really cute. If you want to add little extras, you can do like removable hot glue dots, and then use the Rub and Buff. I watched that from Kathy with Royal Funky Junk. She did those, the hot glue dots, but I thought, oh, you could even do the hot glue dots over top of the tacks, and then take them and remove them and do, whatever you want with them. So that's fine. That's fun too. These are a little bit deeper than the rest. So what I like to do is I like to measure.
Carrie, yeah.
Do what she say?
She's talking about real life.
Real life.
Okay, well, I'm going to get back to the church, but
Okay, so I'll show you the difference why I'm using these, because these are a little bit deeper hot glue molds. Now it's going to take a while for this to dry to actually cure, because once you see that it's all the way like cured, it'll turn white. So what I like to do is I just like to go around the edges and use that this way. And I like these little candies, so I'm just going to fill that up about a quarter of the way, and then I'm going to find the center and use this part, the center of this, tack or push pin, whichever one you want to call it, just depends what you prefer.
I'm going to go ahead and put some gold paint in here on my dove.
Can everybody see what I'm doing okay? And then fill in around it.
Let's see if I can get you.
I'm gonna get another. It takes a lot of hot glue. I would move it, but it's hot glue right now, and I do not want to move this. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then I kind of like to go around this, not fully cover that pin, but go around until it levels itself out, basically.
Yeah, and you got to keep it level too.
Yeah. If not, you'll get one side that's a little bit thicker than the other.
Than the other.
Okay. So then you just let it sit. You just honestly let it sit. Then once it's ready, then you just pop it out of the molds and it'll look like this.
Oh, those are so cute.
Thanks. Then the fun part about this is that you can paint it however you want. So just get your paints out and just start going to town and make it your own. And then once the paint is completely dry, then I know that's presenter magic right there, huh?
Yep.
It's like a magic trick. It's going to look like this. It goes from this to this to this.
Well, it started, I was like, I'm going to start painting on this. So I did the little dove in gold, and I was thinking about putting holly.
Oh, that'll be pretty.
Around the edges of it.
I like that. That'll be
My
really
hands smell
pretty.
good. Let's see. Kim says she used to make hot glue molds for costumes when she worked in Vegas.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can use this for a lot of different things.
The person that invented hot glue, what would we be doing without them now?
I don't know, but I appreciate them. Okay. I've got
Has anybody ever seen painted soap before, or I'm just really old?
That's not true. It's not true.
We used to take it. Well, you had the little sachet stuff that you'd put in your drawers.
Mm-hmm.
And those were painted sometimes. Isn't that soap? I don't know. Is it?
I'm gonna move that right there. Hey, Melanie. Those are fun hot glue molds. Yes, thank you. They are fun. They're a lot of fun. And it's fun when you decorate like your candles and stuff. And the nice thing is that this is just wax. So if your candle gets, a little bit rough on the edges, I guess, from pushing all of those hot glue pins, the candle pins in there, then you can just cover it up. Now, this I just found, I thought, oh, this is actually really cute. I'm going to use my blue
Starting to get
napkins that
there.
I got. These ones, and I'm gonna refill this candle because a long time ago, Brian thought that we needed to make candles, and I was like, I don't know about that.
Brian's the best husband for a crafter.
He is. He really is. I love him.
He gets her into all kinds of stuff.
So we tried the candle venture for a while, and I can still make candles, and I love them, but I only will sell them because I needed a lot of. I mean, like I needed like hundreds of thousands of dollars in insurance to sell them to cover anything if somebody's house burnt down from one of the candles.
Oh gosh.
So
It's always something.
always something. So I stopped that real quick. But yeah, I still make them. It's just for private use, I suppose, and for friends and family that I know will not sue me. So that's the truth.
Look at Melly. She's telling me I am very old.
She's not nice, Melly. Not nice. Oh my gosh.
I like this now. See how pretty this little piece of soap's turning out to put
That's
in your
beautiful.
guest bathroom.
Yes.
Man, if you could get a hold of some of those homemade soaps.
Now I probably have enough soy down there to make whatever you
Well, I got
want.
my Christmas soap for my guest
Oh
bathroom.
my gosh, how cute is that? Look, you're so fast at it too.
We get excited over stuff, don't we? The easy stuff.
The fun little easy stuff. I know, like, oh, that's so cute. I love it. But I mean, that's our lives, though. So that's fun.
I did tell you you can stencil on your candles.
Yes,
I
want
did.
to see that.
I stencil.
I have.
What did I do with my stencil?
I don't know. If your desk looks anything like mine right now, then it's kind of like a treasure hunt for your own stuff.
You kind of have to use the soft ones. Here it is. Like I've got this one. It's a little stiff. So, I mean, you can still do it because I did with the snowflakes. You see they're real light in there.
Yeah.
So, but you can, this would be pretty on a candle too.
Oh, that would be
so
pretty.
Those Amazon's got the best little stencils, Christmas stencils you can get a hold of. But I need to get working on my church. Feels like it's dried enough.
I had some decorative scissors out because I like the extra little decorative edge, but for whatever reason I can't find them now. It's because I have too much stuff on my desk at the moment. It's the truth. Oh well, I'm just gonna go with it.
Go with it. Go with it.
I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit more though, because I want a little edge. And I think
you did send me some Christmas napkins. I forgot about that. I gotta go look at my napkin stash.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
I have some from her.
Thanks, Melanie, for reminding me. Out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
I got a barn back there full of stuff, craft and stuff.
These are the ones. I think these are the ones she's talking about.
Oh, yes.
Remember these?
I'm going to move this one out of the way. Yes.
Yes.
That was a cute little project you did, too. We need to, that should be one of our reruns during the holidays, that little piece that you did. So
the altered clock, is that what she used those on? or the junk drawer bird. I
think it
remember.
was it both of them?
Might have been. I don't know. They were really cute. They were Christmas in July projects. They
Yes.
were really, really cute. And one of them, that's where the hot glue thing came from. One of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Where she got real tricky was using up the last bit of her hot glue.
Yeah.
That was adorable.
So I'm just putting some dark in on my trees here. Give them some kind of so they'll look more like a tree.
Okay, now I gotta find a paintbrush again because I lost my paintbrush and oops. Oh no! That's why I'm telling you, you gotta put your mold somewhere where you're not gonna bump into it. I don't know how well that one's gonna look, but I'm gonna try and refix it. Luckily, I didn't ruin all those. I set my napkin.
I gotta let this dry, and I'll put some snow in my trees around my little church.
That'll work. Luckily, I have enough paintbrushes sitting around.
I got too many paintbrushes from all those paint parties you used to do back in the day, and then I don't do that anymore. Somebody called my studio today and wanted me to come paint their house.
Did you tell
I was like, I'm not a house painter.
Well,
I don't know how they got that with Painted Soul Studio as being a house painter. It was some woman in Greensboro. Although I've done that back in the day with my faux finish and up at the furniture market.
Now, your painted furniture, maybe? Like, maybe that's how they got it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you tell them that you have a lot of friends that do that? Probably should have. You could have sent the work somewhere else.
Well, I didn't think about it. I could have referred her to a house painter. I'm just, I'm kind of over the furniture painting. I'd still like to do it, and all the different textures we did on the wall.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were always going up and down the ladder on the scaffolding, trying to paint a ceiling. Somebody wants clouds up there for their baby's room and little cherubs and stuff, and you always had to be in awkward position, and then you were working with big old house side, big commercial paintbrushes that you use at just to paint a house with, and your hand would be. Right now I just couldn't do it anymore.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun working at the furniture market and doing all the showrooms and all, but it's man's work. Going up and down the ladder.
Yeah, that's why
I know Melanie knows that, and Deborah knows that. Those girls have done that stuff. And I hated working with that glaze and cleaning your brushes, and you had to because your brushes were so expensive. You do a French brush. I think the brush back then was about that brush that he had. One brush was like $500. So you made sure you got that old glaze out of it and got it clean good. The barrel was clean. Everything.
That is an expensive brush.
Yes.
A very expensive brush. All right.
Jan used to paint furniture.
I have all kinds of bubbles in this, but I don't even care because it's some pretty cute gnomes.
Oh, look at them.
I can't find the camera right.
There you go. They're celebrating, aren't they? Well, they
They
got
are
champagne.
celebrating.
They
Yeah.
got a bunch of champagne.
That's so cute. And if I wanted to, if I didn't want to refill this candle, wait, let me try and flip it again. I'm backwards, so I've got to figure out the camera again. So if I didn't want to, I could even take a small candle and put it down inside of here, and you still have the glow.
Yeah,
See?
good idea. I love those new candles and the way that what is that new one? And it actually looks like the light the flame is actually moving.
Yes, those.
They're expensive.
Yeah, the what are they? Flicker or something?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
those
those
are
are really
pretty.
pretty. Those are really pretty.
Well, girls, it's going to take a little bit of time on my little church, so I'm going to have to post a picture of it.
I know that, and okay, I will show how to do those candle pins. And honestly, I think I want to do a chocolate rose. I was telling Tammy I thought a chocolate rose, and then maybe some like rub and buff over this. So I don't know. We'll just experiment and see what it looks like.
We were having crafting night.
Yes, we are. It's fun. It's stress free. Oh, look, I found it. Now that I'm looking for the paper plate, I found my scissors and my Mod Podge brush. Go figure. Oh well, I've got enough here, so it doesn't really matter. So, I'm wondering. Love the pins. Thanks, Jan. Oh, those flicker flame ones are so pretty. Thanks, Melanie. Now I get to go back to the comments and look.
Okay. I need some colors. Gotta have some stained glass, right? Let's use some pink. And a little bit of blue.
All right.
And maybe some green.
Who else is on here? Carrie says, looking good, Tammy.
Thank you, Carrie. I might not have it finished tonight, but I get it.
Sorry. Okay, so these I like to, when you get the pin, see, look, I just used a regular push pin. I know it looks ugly right now, but you're not going to see that anyway. And I just used the hot glue molds and I filled it up all the way. And then I just took some extra glue and then made the bubble around there so there wasn't that extra space. That's all I did. I just kind of overfilled it in the middle because the depth of this is a lot shorter than the other. I can't move it right now, but the other mold that I just showed how to do the molds with, the hot glue pens with. So this is just a little bit shorter. You can use these flat tacks, or you can use, just like I did, and I used a bigger push pin. It doesn't really matter. But to paint it, I use a wine cart and push those in there because that way I can pick it up and twist it and I don't poke myself.
Y'all see that? I think it's like, where's the crazy camera? Even though you know where the little hole is.
I know.
So I'm gonna let that dry and go ahead and put some snow on my trees.
Gonna take a couple coats.
Yes. There is this product now. I've had it for a while. It's candle painting medium. And it's Deco Art. So it doesn't take very much. But you know, good old Deco Art, they have all kinds of stuff. You might have to go online to get it. I don't know if Hobby Lobby has it. Like I said, I've had that probably 3 or 4 years or maybe a little longer. But let's put some snow on our trees. I'm just doing these little dollops. You know. This will be pretty with the I'm gonna take the Mod Podge and put it over the snow and then put the glitter on it.
Oh, that's gonna be
all the
beautiful.
snow. So
Okay.
we're about.
I'm gonna just let that sit. Honestly, you can even just double up your paper
Look at
plates and poke them right down in your paper plates to let them dry. See that?
Yes.
Poke it right there. You can even use the paper plate to paint on right there. But I like to
She's
sit up a little bit.
asking me if I bought it in the 70s. Probably so. No. I have a stash of stuff by there that's old, but I not in the 70s.
I think it would be expired by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably when I did my first painted furniture piece. Was when I was. I'm not going to tell you my age. But I will say I was just starting to drive. And I went to we had an Antique Mart, and I drove my little car over there that my mom and dad would let me drive, and I saw one of those big old trunks, and it was like, it has the canvas on it, and the canvas is tearing off, and it has the wood slats over it. I mean, it was huge, steamer trunk type of thing. And when I saw it, I was like, well, it looked really bad. And when you opened it, it still had that drawer, that whole piece that picked up out of it. And I think I got that thing for $15. But that was a lot for a kid.
Yeah.
That piece of junk. And I hauled it home in the back of my Falcon. And I was like, I had this vision, and I painted it, and it stayed with me all the way through. The kids growing up and everything. Finally, one of them got a hold of it, and it's with them. But yeah, that was my first painted furniture piece, and I didn't realize I was getting into that then. I just thought, well, I can make that look better and pretty, and it could be in my room, and I stash all my secret stuff in my room in it.
Right.
You know how teenagers are.
Now, I actually have a trunk outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess these are 3-ply napkins. No wonder I had so many bubbles.
That means there's good quality.
Yes.
Jan says she loves to decorate candles.
Aww. I'd love to see some. Jan, post a picture. Yes. Please post a picture. I would love to see them. No wonder I had so many bubbles. Pay attention to that.
Y'all, remember to get rid of the 3-ply or any of it. So,
I thought that they were just 2-ply. They were not 2-ply. They were 3-ply napkins.
When you do any kind of decoupage, and candles or not.
My mom taught me how to do this long time ago. We were using wallpaper, and we did these real pretty like hat boxes with wallpaper. And then she reminded me when Hunter was a baby, I decoupaged. I couldn't find any Snoopy stuff, and that's what his whole nursery was done in. And I still have that dresser upstairs, and it's lasted for years. I took little coloring book pages, and then I colored them with colored pencil, and then like all of like the Linus and the Snoopy and Woodstock and all of them, they were just little like coloring book pages, and then I colored them, I cut them out, and then I decoupaged them onto a dresser for him, and it's lasted for years.
Forever.
It's so cute. It turned out really, really cute. And then I took like a little old, like a side table, and then I freehanded Snoopy with a typewriter and Charlie Brown on one side. So Snoopy with the typewriter is on one side, and then Charlie Brown is on the other side of just a little end table. That was pretty cute. I used it as, it was just like a little teeny tiny one, and I use it basically for like his little socks and stuff. It was pretty cute.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
childhood memories.
Yes.
Yes.
Fun times. Fun times.
Yes. Yep. Well, that's about as far as I'm going to be able to get on this. It's so wet, but
Okay.
I'm trying to put, you
That
can't
one looks
see
a
it.
lot better.
I don't
It's
have
not
good
fried.
lighting, but I'm trying to put the stained glass in there, but I'm going to have to let it.
Be patient with it.
Yeah. So, but it's going to be cute.
It is going to be cute.
When I get it through, let's see, I got my snowmen here, my funny snowmen, and there we go. And my pretty soap.
Should I add the diamond dust? Or are we out of time? I think we're out of time.
Yeah, we're
at
out
an
of
hour.
time.
All right, I'm going to add some diamond dust on this guy, and then he's going to really sparkle.
Yes.
I'm going to put...
I'm going to have to hit the Salvation Army up here and see what they got. Oh, that's going to be cute. Yeah.
It's a process. All right.
When we get through, we'll post pictures of our finished items, guys. Is it turned white yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. So once it gets to this point, still let it stay and let it sit. It should be that white before you pop it out.
Yeah.
So
Iron Orchid Designs has some great molds that would be really good.
Oh yeah,
to
those
probably
are
use
really pretty.
do on candles and everything. But we enjoyed crafting with everybody tonight. I hope you learned something and got some good tips and maybe a little bit of a Christmas present you can make up real fast, especially with this soap.
I love the soap idea. The soap is just amazing.
The whole room smells like Dove soap. We smell good in here. But thanks for tuning in with us, and we've got some more stuff coming up next week, this Saturday. So keep tuned in. And if you're on the Painted Soul Creative Journey page, we need a little help. We need some likes and some sharing.
Yes.
We need some comments. Let us know what you think. Like Carrie, she's always backing us. We need a little. Yes, I know y'all are enjoying it because I see everybody watching the view. But it would help to push when you comment. Then Facebook kind of gives us a little more of a push. And if you're on the Painted Soul studio page and you're not in the Painted Soul Creative Journey group, then you can join the group. It's free. We have all kinds of stuff going on. I mean, I show you stuff at the Painted Soul studio, but you don't get all the good stuff that's over here at the Painted Soul Creative Journey group, because we have like 30 artists that come in here and share what they do, and they're all very special. But with that said, y'all have a good night and be blessed and keep creating. And tell Stephanie, thank you, Stephanie, for being with us tonight too. Appreciate it.
This has been fun. This has been a whole lot of fun. So
Yes.
It's my pleasure. I love creating with you. That's our girl time. So
yeah.
Anytime
Yeah, it is.
create. It's fun.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.